Life is hard, and our families have a lot of struggle. We let families know that one of the biggest things that they'll get in this program is empathy.
Early Head Start is a program for infants and toddlers. There are age and income eligibility requirements. So we're serving economically disadvantaged families living in areas of high poverty in Columbus.
We service children from 6 weeks of age to 5 years in age, and sometimes a little older depending on when they go to kindergarten. So the client is the infant or the child, but we provide services to the entire family.
One of the prerequisites in order to be in the program is you have to be either working or in school. And so we are able to enter into a partnership to provide quality childcare to make sure those children are meeting all the developmental needs, the nurturing that they need, all the comprehensive services that they need.
We work with a lot of young moms and a lot of families that have been in like generational poverty. And sometimes they can be in some really serious situations, whether it's domestic abuse or homelessness. That's a big one. So their lives are not easy. So hopefully we can just make things a little bit easier for them.
Directions for Youth and Families has always been near and dear to me. So when we were looking for a partner for family services, there was no other partner that I could think of in the community that is the expert in working with children and families of all ages.
On our end with Directions for Youth and Families, we are your family specialists. With OSU, you have your education specialist. With NYSONGR, you have your developmental specialist. All together, we form a partnership, and as a whole, we are your Head Start and Head Start preschool team.
I could make a list a mile long of everything that our team at Directions for Youth and Families does. A family may say, I don't have any food, and they either take them or help them with finding food pantries. We have gift cards that we can provide families. Families lose transportation. They can help with bus passes. Families, they want to do better. They want to get a new job, and so they'll help them with employment opportunities, domestic violence, substance abuse, mental health. They do a little bit of everything.
In this program, we accept children of all levels of functioning. We've had children with Down syndrome, we've had children with autism, we've had children with behavioral issues. We've had the gamut in this program. But that's the beautiful part of the partnership. We have the resources to serve everybody here.
We work with the very, very young children. Like I said, ours is from pregnancy through 5 years old. Suppose that child has a sibling that's 8 or 9 that's having some challenges in school, or maybe a mom that's going through postpartum depression or depression. Directions for Youth and Family has a program here to say, hey, we can keep this all in-house. I've got the program for you. And then with our staff being armed with that knowledge, we can then avoid a client who's really in the thick of things, and like I said, maybe on the brink of despair, say, I've got a program right here for you. You don't have to sit on anyone's wait list. And I'm going to get you linked up to it. And I'm going to wait with you and help you and support you until you get the help that you need.
If there's difficulty in the family, that stretches all the children. All the children are impacted. And so we want to be able to help those children as well. We have families who work, but there are not always programs for children in the summertime. And so one of the things we're able to do is also refer families to our summer program. And in those summer programs, those children learn skills that they bring into their next school year. We also have a prenatal portion of this grant with The Ohio State University. And so I think it's a wraparound. Like, we start young, infancy, and then we refer to our other programs here. So we're able to meet the needs of the families a lot of times within the agency.
It's never we come in with our agenda. This is what our program is, and this is what we are going to do for you. It initially, from the very beginning, becomes what can we do together? And so I'm going to start from where are you right now? What are the challenges that you're having? right now, and let's come up with a plan together. So it's not a you and an I, it's a us. And I liken it to if we're running a race. I'm not running the race with you, I'm just going to give you water along the way. This is your race, let me help you.
The partnership with Directions for Youth and Families is invaluable because they're teaching families. They're teaching the families, how to move forward, encouraging families, providing support, providing resources. They're out in our child care centers, they're out in the community, they're there when they're doing health screenings. They are the heart of our program.
Life can deal you something that you never planned to happen, and we won't always have the skills to navigate through that. And I think it's such a wonderful thing to have someone there to say, hey, let me help you with that. That's who we are. We have a certain skill set. No different than if I have an issue with my computer. I'm not a computer person. I'm going to go to someone with the skill set. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, I need some help. I'm going to go to who has the skill set to help me. That applies to all of us. And we should never be ashamed to say, I need some help.